Alright, this is the Beatles and Scud podcast.
Chick-fil-A!
Uh, this is episode 2 of the podcast. This week, we have a new segment, called the worst song of the week, where each week we're just gonna, all three of us are gonna be in a call, and we're gonna listen to a song. This week I chose, the hot, new, fresh Kanye West Closed on Sunday song. And what did everyone think? 'Cause I mean,
It was terrible.
it's the best song of the year, I think, right?
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least.
Chick-fil-A! I love how it ends. I love how it ends.
See, this album, there's some really good songs on it. Like the third track on the album, "Fall of God," is really good, and there's some really good songs on this. Except there's songs like this, where the lyrics are so bad
Yeah, they're really
that
bad.
they're like unlistenable. Like the line, "Closed on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A, you're my number one with the lemonade." What is that even supposed to mean?
It's number one on the menu.
If it was just kind of like,
Wait, what? Is that it?
Yeah, like you know how like you go up to the thing and you go, "Can I get number 3 with this?"
Yeah, but that makes no sense. What?
You're my number one, because he gets the number one, which is like a chicken sandwich with lemonade.
This still doesn't make sense.
why?
'Cause he's
Hold
like,
on. The biggest question is why Chick-fil-A is in this song.
I don't know.
Because it's closed on Sunday, and it's like relates to Jesus.
I don't know.
How does Chick-fil-A relate to?
Do you not understand? It's
Yeah, no,
closed. It's a Christian.
They're closed
it's a,
on Sunday for church.
It's a
Yes,
Christian.
I know,
It's a
but, like,
Christian company. Like,
But then why is he going to Chick-fil-A?
he's not saying he's going to Chick-fil-A on Sunday. He's saying someone's closed on Sunday because they're Kanye's Chick-fil-A.
My Chick-fil-A.
Dude, you're my number
Dang,
one.
that's even dumber than I thought.
This is so dumb. I hate this song so much. Actually, no, the worst line is "Follow Jesus, listen, obey." Who even does that? That's so
How
dumb.
dare you,
I'm
Corbin?
joking. I'm literally joking. Aiden. I'm literally joking.
Let's say that kind of stuff.
Corbin's converting to Catholicism.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what religion is. Is that some sort of like money grabber
It's some
scene?
sort of like trend, you know?
This
Is
is
religion some kind of cult?
It can be. It can be.
Yeah, Satanism. Hashtag join today.
That's what I've been following this whole time.
Okay, so I think honestly, this song is awful. I didn't expect us to just start saying some random stuff, but you know, closed on
If I have to
Sunday.
say one thing I like about it, I think that's guitar at the beginning.
Yeah, the production on this album, it's like I listened to another podcast and they were talking about it, and they said that like the production is really well done, and it's like this album would be way better if it was just the production. Which
I think
is
the album was like kind of medium well received, right? Like
yeah, it's
surprising.
it's mixed.
What would you like? We should review this someday, right?
Oh yeah, it's on the list. We'll eventually review it. It's one I'll
That'd be
recommend.
great. I would love that, Aiden. Don't you want to listen to that? How long is it? Is it short?
It's like it's 27 minutes long. It's really short.
Dang, that's shorter album today.
That's shorter than Mark's.
Oh,
Why are we doing this?
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? What?
talking about my my pineapple in my fridge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mark, when we get that pineapple, like, you send it over here?
I don't know. He has Asperger's. That's why he couldn't finish it. He went.
Wait, your pineapple couldn't finish what?
Did you what?
Pineapple couldn't finish this because I pour salt on my pineapple and then I eat it and it tastes pretty good. But
Mark, you should send me some of that pineapple.
Oh yeah, by the way, the
Or
image in the
feel like
Discord
acid
call,
on it.
the image in the Discord call is a picture of Mark, preparing for Chernobyl.
He just
yeah,
came back
yeah.
from Chernobyl.
yeah, I was in Chernobyl yesterday, dude. Those people, I feel bad.
Oh yeah, obviously.
My Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
Okay.
album. So
Yeah,
we
what
listened to an
about
album. Obviously last
Wait,
week
hold on,
we
are
listened. What?
Are we doing the thing first?
What? Oh no, we're saving that section for the after.
Oh, that's the
Why
end.
would we save for after? What?
I don't know.
Because, dude.
We'll just go right into the album. Let's just go into some
Okay.
review stuff. So we listened to an album. Last week we did not really like Please Please Me. So how did the Beatles do this? A couple weeks from now. So with the Beatles,
Okay.
who wants to start?
Me.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. Already, it's better than better than the last one. This is like I feel like last one was all the love songs kind of all felt the
I
same.
like how. Yeah,
They're
here,
all
I'll
love
challenge you.
songs too.
No,
I like how
they
it's a contrast. It's a
This one
contrast.
is when you start to see the Beatles evolving
like
and they're
that-
changing how they work.
How like the first part of the album kind of is like a polar opposite to this other one. It talks about how someone like left him, and he
Yeah.
I love that it's like a polar opposite to the other album. It's so interesting to me.
And this is where we start to see the Beatles start evolving into
Especially,
the songs sound different. Like
They sound
Also-
way better. Honestly,
yeah,
I think
they sound
I
different
think
and better.
I think the song that was most like their later work is "Till There Was You."
see, so I'm gonna
That's
be
my
honest.
favorite song in the
I'm
album.
gonna be honest with you. I enjoyed the album. I don't think it's that good. Still, I don't really.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it's.
I just think it's a little better than the last one.
I agree.
I thought it was way better than the last one.
I don't see. I feel like. So, I feel like it kind of blends together. I guess.
Yeah, it did again. Like literally.
No, it did not. I
Yes,
don't,
it
I don't
did.
agree with that at all.
It did.
I don't agree with that at all.
I feel like it's not as. I feel like it's kind of in the same sense of the first one,
No,
where it has
definitely.
the same. It has similar problems, but
Those.
in kind of different ways, I guess. And it,
I think my favorite one out of this is probably
And it's "Till There Was You."
hold on. Yeah, it's probably either I liked Please Mr. Postman.
yeah, I was gonna say
It's like the freaking Vine. I listened to it. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the Vine.
I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be pretty. I was gonna say I was gonna be pretty normie. I really like Please Mr. Postman.
That was fine.
I think I also think you really gotta hold on, or I think you really gotta hold on me is good.
See, one thing this album has is I listened to it once earlier this week or last week or whatever, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna re-listen to this album later this week so I can further get the opinion, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't listen to it again. I don't know why.
I mean, it's kind of just repetitive. Kind of like
I
the
don't
last
get where you guys get that from.
No, it's like the last album where they're
It
kind of
is
just all like
not
sound the same. They sound the same.
Like the last one. Are you
There
kidding
are a few
me?
ones that
See-
stick out, like
Like
the Mr.
two of them
Postman
sound
one.
the same. Are you kidding me?
See,
what? No.
okay, so I also think what also hindered my experience with the album was I had an audio mixing issue or something with when I was listening. So I had two earbuds in, alright? So, I was working or whatever, and I had both of them in. I was zoning everything out. And at first this was kind of cool is on one earbud they had the band that playing the music, and then on the
That's how
other
the Beatles works. Yeah.
What?
All their music is. It's like one's on one side and then one's on the other.
It is?
Like if you play "Here Comes the Sun," you'll hear the strings on one end, and then.
Is it like every single song though? Like every single album?
Almost. Like some of the, if you listen to some of the songs just out of your phone, they don't sound as good.
Because I'm gonna have to say this, but that mixing is kind of annoying. I don't really like that mixing.
You're not gonna like Abbey Road.
Well, I'm not gonna listen to Abbey Road, and I'm gonna listen with one earbud probably. So.
But then you can't hear the other part of the song.
No, you don't understand the
No,
point.
no, I listen to "Here Comes the Sun." If you only hear
No,
one ear.
you don't understand.
No, he just connects it to one earbud.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that?
He has wireless.
Yeah, I have wireless earbuds. So it takes all the audio and just puts it into one, which I like more than.
But I also, getting back
Can
to
I
the
say
album, I kind of
Yeah.
disagree with you that it's like I feel like it's completely different than the last one. Like
it is completely different.
like not all of them are just all like love
Little
songs
different.
about
I
like
don't agree with Mark with it being love songs, but it is
Like,
different. It is a different album. I like
It's,
that.
well, it's about love, but it's not like him being so
not every single song is about love.
Yeah, but let me. Okay, please, Mr. Postman, roll over Beethoven and Money. That's what I want. That's the only ones that aren't.
Ugh.
Money, that's what I want. Yeah, but then
Kinda-
like the others, but then like the last album, it they weren't like the love songs weren't like all the same tune, just different lyrics. They were all different.
Well, if you played me one of them, I could not tell the difference.
Okay, then I
See,
think you're
honestly, this is something I've known.
Listen to the album 2 times,
I've
like-
discovered with the Beatles, is there's albums where the sound of the album is so distinct, and it's something where you just listen to the album once, and you want to listen again, and you're just like, oh my gosh, dude, this is so good. I've
Well,
had
I
that.
thought you said you didn't want to listen to this one again.
I know this one didn't have it.
Okay.
That sort of I didn't know there's because this just didn't have the factor of me being like, yes, I need to re-listen to this.
I also think it didn't end strong with the Money. That's what I want. I don't.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't think Money, That's What I Want was that good.
Yeah,
I think my least favorite. What do you think's your least favorite song on the album?
I have no idea. It's been
I
almost
did not like Roll Over Beethoven that much.
it's been
I thought I liked it.
it's been a week since I've listened to the album. Actually,
So Don't Bother Me was not good, in my opinion.
I feel like Little Child was not.
probably if there was a thing, it'd be some song 3 through 5 because the first 2 songs I like, and then it kind of just I get to a
Okay,
point.
All My Loving is a good song.
Okay,
Till There Was You is great.
Actually, no. Correction. All My Loving is my favorite song on this album.
dang.
It was just okay.
See, I don't even know because I barely
I
remember.
think there's only one really good song in
I
this.
feel like All My Loving is the song that is like you can see carried over into like modern.
Oh, what do you keep doing? Till There Was You.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mark.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna play that for you after this podcast, and you'll hear. Let me tell you right now. I think this is on par with the last one, actually, a little bit.
I honestly agree.
All right, I don't know what
I
you're
honestly
on.
agree.
Only a little
You know,
better.
some,
Like this is probably like a
what are you
5,
on?
6 out of 10 album.
Mark, who's your dealer?
My dealer?
Dealer?
Who's your-
Spotify?
Who is
Spotify?
your dealer?
Spotify.
Spotify. Listen to this album.
Dude, Spotify
No,
Premium
like,
is my
who's
dealer.
your dealer? Like, you must be on something if you think this one's on
Oh,
par
dude,
with the
my
last
dealer
one.
is my
On
wireless
par or a
earbuds.
little better. It's like a 6 or a 5 out of 10.
See, honestly,
That's the problem.
this album doesn't have that Beatles wow factor that I really like.
Totally. This album and the last album didn't have that. The Beatles
No,
don't.
this one has it. This one has like
You can
no,
see
I
the,
think
the-
All
you
My
see,
Loving.
you can see
has,
the, you
like-
can see the potential in this album.
I think All My Loving carries into like just like it just carries into the other ones.
And I like
I
like that I like how this came out the same year as Please Please Me, and they
Yeah,
understood
like, yeah.
and they understood that this is like a complete like shift, and I like that it kind of like you seem like, oh, this is just gonna be another album about love songs, but it's not. It's about like, what if someone like left you,
Yeah.
like with the first
I don't
song.
think this is. I don't think this is. Well, it's a complete shift, like in the tone and like the idea. But I
Yeah,
don't think
that's what I mean by it. I
Yeah.
like that it's a tone shift.
it's a like a tone shift there. But like in way of like how they sound, I think it's almost the same.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mark.
Oh, what you're
It
talking about?
sounded
Isn't this
so different. And the songs were like
Whoa.
the tunes were like different and it was better. Like everything was just different.
literally? I don't think it sounds that much better.
I think it sounds way better.
You're like nutting over this album. It just lost on November.
Compared to the last one?
Yeah,
Dude,
the
you gotta
last
be
one was
kidding me.
bad.
Twist and
Last one
Shout
was-
sounds like they're like choking or something. They're like and
This
then
is-
this one it's all like
This is
clear and
it's
you
only
can-
this one's only like a little better, if not on par. So I think it's a subpar album, like a 5, 6 out of 10, dude.
I hate how you rate them out of 10, alright?
Dude, I'm gonna rate
How
it.
do you
out of
hate
10.
it?
I hate it.
Dude, guys, stop. Stop. We're already fighting on it. It's the second episode.
I know. We're supposed to be.
Don't worry, guys. Guys.
This is the end of the Beatles.
I wish the Beatles suck.
Dude, that's it. That's it. We're done. I'm stopping the recording.
I freaking wish. This album is not good, Aiden.
Dude, are you Anthony
What?
Fantano?
You don't
in?
think it's a good album?
Not really. It's like really
Corbin, hold on. You haven't even like said anything, Corbin.
See,
Like,
you
what
don't
do you think?
understand. I listened to this last Sunday, and I haven't been able to re-listen to it really because I don't want to.
Oh, so fresh in my mind. I listened to it twice today, so I'm
Nice.
like right now.
I wish I could do that. I've been listening to a lot of different artists, which I'll bring up later. So, and you know, this album, I think the idea of it, is a good idea, but just the execution just wasn't.
No, this. Let me just say, this is the start of the evolution.
It
into
is the
modern.
start of the evolution, but
Wait, what's their next album?
what?
Is that's
A Hard
is that
Day's Night.
What's their what next album or
next album?
oh
Next,
yeah,
A
hard Night,
Day's Night.
which you know is actually really good.
I think once we get into Help, that's when it's like the big. Like,
No, dude, next album is so good. It is
Help.
so
I need somebody help.
no.
That's the only
dude,
song you know.
A Hard Day's Night is literally
Oh, Aiden
so
Yesterday's in that album.
Yeah, I know.
good. Okay,
I was joking.
okay, so does everyone
I'll be hiding
give their
below.
final
I'll be
thoughts? Everyone give their final thoughts.
Overall, I think it's a solid album. A ton better than the last one.
Did you give it out of 10?
Mark, screw you.
I don't think it's a ton better than the last album. It's a little bit of an improvement. I'd say the sound quality sounds better. Some of the songs, like the tunes are better. I think I'd had a more like enjoyable time listening to this one. But all in all,
Hold on, guys.
6 out of 10.
All right, so
No,
I
the
give-
next one is
Wait.
Hard Day's
no,
Night.
the next one is A Hard Day's Night.
It's Meet the Beatles.
No, what are you on?
No,
That's
it's not.
that's not a.
Then why did Hard Day's Night release in July 10th and Meet the
Oh,
Beatles?
Is
look
it-
on Spotify.
We're going off of Spotify.
Why would I watch
Meet the Beatles
this?
isn't even on Spotify.
Is it just one of those?
It's something I think.
Oh
it's,
yeah, it's a never mind. All right,
yeah.
it's just one of those albums where they have a bunch of their songs together.
Okay. So
What?
I'm gonna give my
Sorry.
score. I'm gonna give my score. All right. So I think I gave the last one a 6.5 or something. I'm gonna probably give it the same score. But it is a better album.
A little better.
Yeah, a little better. Okay, so yeah, next week, we're not done, but next week we're gonna be doing A Hard Day's Night, which is one of the Beatles albums that I realize that they're really good. I think.
And we're gonna watch the movie.
Are we actually? Okay.
Wait, what are we watching?
No.
Wait, are we gonna watch the movie?
Not watching. No.
Why wouldn't we? What?
Watch it.
What?
Where can you watch
I'm
that
not
movie?
watching it. I don't know.
You can watch them
know.
in Google like Play and stuff. You can like rent it.
We're just gonna listen to the album.
Okay. So yeah, that. So what has everyone been playing, watching, reading, listening to? Who wants to start?
I'll start, I guess. Well, actually, today I saw Midway.
How could you do this?
Dude, you're a disgrace to the film community.
Neither of you have seen it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't
The heck?
think
We haven't seen it.
I don't think I need to see it to understand that you're a disgrace to the.
I think you do, because I thought the exact same thing as you guys, and I went into it, and then I was surprised. Let me just tell you, though, the dialogue was atrocious. My goodness.
But then the movie.
Yeah. What, Aiden?
So the movie's basically garbage then.
Yes.
No. It is
The
not.
dialogue makes like most of the movie good.
My goodness, Mark. Decide on what you want the movie to be. Is it directing? Is it dialogue? Is it
Dude, it's
cinematography?
everything. But if
What is it, Mark?
what one of
is
them?
it?
But if you don't have
Everything is everything.
Anyways, be quiet. The CGI.
CGI, there's CGI in this movie.
It
Oh god.
wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna
Dude, the
be.
fact that the budget was more than freaking Joker, I think, or
It's less than Joker.
Oh, it was less than Joker, and it looks worse than Joker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 50 million.
The only like the some of the CGI parts were actually really good. But then some of them were kind of awful.
Who even made Midway? Like what
Hey,
company?
then why would you give this a 7? You're saying some of the action scenes are horrible and the dialogue is
I
terrible.
haven't
Who
finished.
even distributed this movie? What? I've even heard of these companies. I think it's Central
And then,
Opolis
so the main
Entertainment.
character I thought was developed really well.
Oh, they made Independence Day. What the heck?
The main character
The
was
old one?
the
very
old one.
well made. And I thought the action, the battle scenes were really well done.
Oh, I figured out why this was made, because it was made by one of the companies was a Chinese film company, so they had to make money in China.
All right. Anyways,
not freaking
continuing
love
on with
her,
myself.
shouldn't
And yeah, but then there was some like weird stuff with. There was some like weird, just like fun facts kind of thrown in that weren't like needed at all. So I mean, I don't really think that takes away from like I was laughing hysterically at this one part about apparently there was this guy who there's this like film guy who went and like filmed at Midway as the Japanese started to attack and got like shot or whatever, and they added that into the film for some reason. I don't know why, but I was laughing hysterically at that part.
This movie is 2 hours and 18 minutes. Why is it so long?
Because it includes Pearl Harbor.
What? No, I've heard people compare it to the Michael Bay Pearl Harbor in its quality.
Like good or bad?
Bad, dude. Pearl Harbor is supposed to be horrible.
Oh, I don't really know.
It's like a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, so anything else, Aiden?
What else have you read or like listened to this weekend?
So yeah, overall it was decent.
Anything else,
A
Aiden?
lot better than I expected.
Anything else?
That's fine if you don't.
No, that's it.
Okay, so I have a couple of things. I'll start with what I've been playing. So, 2 weeks ago on Saturday, I bought The Outer Worlds, Obsidian's new RPG game. I've been playing that when I have time, and the game is literally amazing. All the Fallout games I think are basically like bad, like not that good, and I don't recommend anyone really play them because they're for a specific type of person. But The Outer Worlds is literally better. They literally did everything they needed to do to fix a Fallout game. They have a way more interesting world. The world is not even bland. Like you've both seen what the old Fallout 3 in New Vegas looked like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the graphics look so bad, and it's like, why would I want to explore this world when I don't see the realism in the world? And this world looks so good. And it's so good. This week, or last week or whatever, Aiden and I finished Catcher in the Rye.
Oh yeah.
Catcher in the Rye. What'd you say, Aiden?
I thought it was good, but after a few reconsiderations, at first I thought it was better than Of Mice and Men,
which is one of the best classic stories ever. I love that.
Upon reconsideration, I guess it's not, but I still think it's a good book.
Honestly, I don't see the thing of Mice and Men. What makes it so good is the interaction of all the characters and just the setting of these characters and what happens to the characters, and that's just super interesting to me because I really like having these characters and like having someone to like kind of click with, kind of like because
Uh-huh.
all of them have some sort of thing, like that's like
I guess it just
and
kind of feels like Holden's just kind of an outlier.
it's like essentially a universal story because it's like you could connect with Lenny,
Yeah.
or you could connect with George.
But then in Catcher in the Rye, I guess you can only connect with Holden, and not many people are gonna have a connection
And
with him.
to be honest, I think I understand the idea of Catcher in the Rye being a book read in schools. I understand that it can be analyzed so much, but I feel like if you're gonna read a book, like no analysis, no anything, just reading a book, like a story, I would say probably read Of Mice and Men, cause
Or To Kill a Mockingbird, best book ever.
yeah, I really want to read that, and we are going to be reading it. So, and so by the way, yeah, we were forced to read this, so it wasn't like a choice thing.
Yeah.
I honestly did not really enjoy most of it. I thought a lot of it didn't. I feel like the book does not garner its length. Like I feel like the book does not need to be as long as it was.
Yeah.
Whatever. I've been listening to Pusha T and Clips this week, which Pusha T is our hip hop artist, who's features with Kanye. So he's pretty good, and Clips is his like hip hop duo from like the early 2000s. So, all right, Mark.
Alright, I got kind of a lot. So
That's fine.
last Friday I watched Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It was really good. I gave it an 8 or a 4-star on my letterbox. I thought it was really good, and like my only issues were that like sometimes the score would it was very derivative. Like it would make you it was a little cheesy. The music would make the scene cheesy. I feel like it would have been better without the music. And sometimes kind of hang on, I'm looking at my letterbox to see what I didn't like. I forgot. Oh yeah.
You don't
Oh yeah.
even remember.
The shift from like comedy to seriousness wasn't always great. Like it would just like be like a super like serious moment, then it would be like boom back to joke. It was like
When do you
didn't
have a
work that well.
serious moment? Like, is there like an example you
Oh,
can give?
like almost half of this movie is not a comedy.
I feel like it's so interesting. I didn't actually know that there was like I thought they're definitely not marketing it as also being serious.
I
Also,
saw that.
YMS. I watched
Like the
YMS
only ads I
movie.
saw were Jojo Rabbit ads like this entire month.
What?
So I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying I'm saying the marketing didn't market it as being
Oh, do a good
serious.
job
No, of it
Because
not.
no one would see that if it was serious.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They didn't market it like to what it actually is. That's what I'm saying. Not saying that they didn't show ads. That's what I'm saying. That they're
Also, why I watched YMS's review today,
mostly.
and he said something that I kind of agree. Like I don't know if I agree with, but I need to see it upon rewatch. That sometimes it's kind of a little too similar to Wes Anderson's style, and like because
feel
there were a
like-
lot of
I feel like
no, there were a lot of shots where a character would walk into frame and then they would like stand there and be like perfectly symmetrical with something.
I feel like.
It was like a writing.
Are you sure they're doing
No.
it to be like Wes Anderson, or do they just decided to do that? Like I
I
don't.
kind of think so because even like it was so similar to Moonrise Kingdom because you know how like in the trailer it shows like the kids at like the camp.
Oh yeah, that kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, and they were sitting there and there was a choir of like little kids like going oh like in Moonrise Kingdom, and then this guy walks on screen and it's like symmetrical.
Who did the cinematography? I want to see if they. Oh, actually, I haven't. Okay, I was gonna see if they did like Moonrise Kingdom or something.
There's part of it similar, but near the end, like I mean, that's only like the first like 30 minutes of the movie. It's similar, but like other like in the stock composition, kind of like the score, but like other than that, like the story is not like a Wes Anderson. But other than that, pretty good movie. I'd recommend it. I also saw Parasite today, and this movie is It's so good. I think probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It's in my top 10. It's probably number 6 or like 5. I was shaking when I walked out of the theater because it was so good.
You had a seizure from the lights?
Yeah, why'd you have a seizure in the theater? That's kind
Oh,
of
I
weird.
was shaking because it was so good. Like no, at the end of the movie, I caught like my heart was beating fast.
Dude, you know what's better than Parasite or whatever it's called?
Well, dude, my heart was beating faster in the midway action scene, so
Okay, be
Dude,
quiet.
you know
I
what's
bet you
better?
Parasite is tenfold better than
It
Midway.
probably is.
I mean, probably, but like,
Dude, but nobody can really judge because no one's gonna see Midway, so.
Oh, Midway made more money than Doctor Sleep.
dude, you know what happened? Okay, in the theater,
It's not even the
on-
end of the weekend, so.
in the theater, Ryan Johnson came on one of the ads, and I was clenching my fist the whole time. I was like,
Oh my god.
Dude, Aiden, you need to chill on the Ryan Johnson.
I don't know why you so freaking hate him so. You literally
Mark, you
you literally hate him as a person.
Uh-huh.
Dude, he literally made more.
Totally.
I'm not kidding.
Mark, I think you are oblivious to everything in the
Honestly,
Literally talking about him every day. You're like freaking Ryan
world. I do
Johnson.
not talk about
Honestly,
it.
you know what's probably better than Midway, dude. Knives Out, directed by Ryan Johnson. It's probably way better.
Probably.
But Parasite,
But
you
Ryan
Aiden
Johnson ruined
it.
Star Wars, so I cannot
No,
respect.
we're not going into
are
Star
gonna
Wars.
watch Parasite. Corbin might. It's really amazing.
Yeah,
I
I'll probably.
Well, I got my hands full with movies these next few.
what are
movies?
you watching Jojo Rabbit? That's it.
Jojo Rabbit. We got 1917. I gotta see.
Is the scene?
And that's rated R. You can't go see it.
I saw Saving Private Ryan. I'm pretty sure I can see a lot of things.
Dude, you know what's better? You know what's better than 1917 to The Irishman and Marriage Story? Those both look way better.
1917 looks good, boy.
I don't know.
Just because it's a war movie, it's the only reason Aiden likes it.
Dude, The Irishman looks
I'm
better. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I haven't
joking.
watched a trailer for The Irishman because I'm gonna go
You just assume it's better because it's Martin Scorsese.
Yeah. And Ralph the Movie Maker gave it a 5, so you know.
Oh, Ralph, my boy. But also, it's not as good as The Lighthouse.
Parasite you're talking about, right? Make sure.
Parasite's not as good as The Lighthouse, but I
Is
think
it
I'm
better
gonna
than
get
Joker.
yes.
Dude, Joker, best movie of the year.
No.
That I've seen. I haven't seen that many movies this year.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure it might cross it for me.
What?
Really? If you watch Parasite, you will see that it's like the best movie. That's like it's like best of the decade almost, like number 4 of the decade.
Decade.
No, best of the decade is Good Time. So
Better. I'll watch it. I'll tell you. But
you're probably gonna hate Good Time, and I'm gonna be mad.
what'd you say?
I said you're gonna you're gonna hate it, and you're gonna be like, "This is dumb. Why do you like
I'm
this?"
gonna hate it. It looks good.
I don't know.
Parasite. This just watch it. I like it. I can't stop thinking about it. It's all in my head.
Dude, so Mark, what have you been listening to?
No, my
I'm getting
head.
the poster of Parasite for my bathroom.
For your bathroom? Why your
I'm
bathroom?
gonna put on
Why your
the
bathroom?
wall.
Oh wait, yeah, don't
Because I have
you?
no more space. I have movie posters everywhere. I don't have
Dude,
more
what kind
space.
of what movie posters do you have?
I'll tell you right now. I have Whiplash, Empire Strikes Back, The Shining, Drive, fucking what else? Hang on.
What, La La Land?
Birdman, La La Land, and then I think I have Pulp Fiction too.
Take down the Pulp Fiction one and put a Parasite one in.
What the heck? No.
Dude, Pulp Fiction, having a Pulp Fiction poster is the most generic thing ever.
It's not the one where she's on the bed though.
Which one is it then?
It's like a custom one I got from this
Oh,
guy.
okay. Okay, so that makes okay, so that's a little better. If it's the movie poster like of her on the bed, other person on the bed, that's even.
Who else the movie maker has on his wall?
Yeah,
Remember,
no.
it was on his brick wall.
Yeah, no, that was because he was in college and he's a.
You're a college film student if you have that on your wall, or like freaking Fight Club or
Oh
Dark
yeah.
Knight.
Oh yeah, Dark Knight.
Or
Yeah,
Dark-
I actually have a Dark Knight Rises poster, and I hate having that as a poster because that movie is garbage.
Get down to get a Dark Knight book.
Yeah, I want to get a Dark Knight poster actually.
You know what? Also, what I've been listening to.
Yeah.
I've been listening to some good tunes. I've been listening to Billy Joel. Oh, Aiden! Billy Joel's coming near where I live.
Epic. Good luck getting a ticket.
It's probably gonna be really expensive.
Exactly. I'm not going to. But I've been listening to some ELO, Sweet talking woman.
Dude, Sweet Talking Woman, epic.
And I've also been listening to some podcasts.
Podcast.
Can't Stop Playing. I sent you the first episode, Corey. You better listen to that.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
so
forgot
good.
about that. Did you DM me on Discord or what? Where did you send it?
It's literally, I literally sleep to it.
Dude,
No,
that's-
I'm not
dude,
even kidding.
Dude,
Every
you should
night,
listen to the
I
Jar
put it on my
Cast.
TV and I sleep while listening to it.
Dude,
I listen to. There's like, I'm so sad because they broke up, like the podcast, and not because they got mad at each other or anything. Their schedule didn't line up, and so I've listened to like almost every episode like 4 times.
Dang.
Like, and there's like 38 episodes.
Dang.
Good, and they're like 2 hours. Oh my god.
Dang.
Anyway, I listened to the first episode. I DM'd you, and also, I'm gonna. And what if I? Is that it? I think that's it. Yep, that's it.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Not doing anything. What?
Who's typing? You said you were gonna
Me.
say
That's Aiden.
you're gonna say something, I thought. Or...
That's Aiden.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say something.
Okay. I don't even
We're wrapping-
know. Yeah, I'll probably
Are we
wrap
wrapping the
up.
podcast?
Yeah.
Wrap it up like a burrito.
Okay, so yeah,
Chick-fil-A. You're my Chick-fil-A.
yeah, you're my Chick-fil-A. You're the number
Chick-fil-A.
you're the number one with my lemonade.
You're the number one
So
with my.
so for the worst song of the week thing, I don't think we're gonna like do a recommendation each week. I think we're just gonna find like a random one. So whoever will pick one. I don't know who.
But don't
pick
worry. Me and Corbin got one. If you know what I mean, Corbin.
one. What? We're not doing that one.
Yeah,
We're not
he's
doing
very
that. We're not doing that.
forward.
We're not doing that one.
We're not doing what?
Alright.
We'll
Why
tell you.
not?
We'll tell you later. We can't wait.
Oh, let me say. Oh no, for the worst song, we can just listen to every Sabaton song.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Actually, no, that's
You
not
know,
true.
I really don't like Sabaton.
There's a
You guys
couple.
know
Yeah,
what
'cause you don't
Sabaton
like
is?
any
There's a
rock
couple
at
of
all.
good ones, I guess, but I don't know.
No, I like
Mark
Queen.
literally just says any rock is bad, pretty much.
See, to be honest,
No.
I like certain rock stuff.
What do you like, Mark? Bohemian Rhapsody? Normie?
Oh, I like Queen.
I don't like.
Personally, I think
heavy
Queen
metal.
is the most overrated band ever.
I can't listen. I haven't. I actually.
Oh, I freaking hate AC/DC. Also, can I say that I haven't just like said Sabaton's bad because it's rock. I've heard so many Sabaton songs.
No, the things you think are Sabaton songs are not Sabaton songs.
I've heard you guys play them throughout the butt like a million of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
no, that's not Sabaton.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
there's
and
a
then,
lot
no,
of them.
and also I've got on Spotify and listened to like a couple.
I
of
listened
them.
to a couple of good. They have some good songs. I
was
can't
like,
admit.
okay, I was like, Anthony and Aiden keep hyping this up so much, so I listened to it.
Dude,
I'm
you have to explain who Anthony is. You can't just say some random person.
You don't have
It's
to
our
explain.
friend.
Just leave the illusion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds better.
Okay, that's something.
Which songs did you? All right, we're gonna talk about this. Yeah, all right, never mind.
We're not gonna talk about this. I don't
What?
want.
All right, wrap it up like a bird.
Yeah. So.
let me tell you a joke. Can I say one joke?
Sure.
No,
Sure.
Bye,
It's
Mark.
really bad.
Hey,
I
I'm
just
the
thought
host.
of it.
I'm the host. I'm a host. I'm allowed to say.
I thought about this. I just thought about it. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. What did the lightning bolt say to his date? You look
I hate-
striking.
God dang it.
Striking.
I'm literally,
Ah, I
gonna,
thought of that one.
I'm literally gonna kill you.
You're gonna kill me.
I'm gonna kill you over the screen. It's
we're all
be
gonna
like-
kill each other.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be-
killing me.
Okay,
I'm
so
Mars.
yeah,
stand
so
off.
this is the worst song thing. We're not gonna like recommend it, so one of us will think of one for next time.
Yeah.
So yeah, next week or the week after that, I think it's gonna be 2 weeks each time. I think
Oh, next time we're listening to what?
A Hard Day's Night, which is
I'm pretty prepped. I'm pretty psyched for this one.
I'm psyched to listen to it again because I really like it. I love A Hard Day's Night. It's so good.
It's a hard day's night.
I think it's the first album I listened to all the way through, besides the first one when I listened to that a long time ago. So but you're the number one with with Lemonade. So yeah, this has been the Beatles and Stud, not Scud, Stud. I gotta make sure I know that.
Guys, look,
Yeah.
it's Martin Scorsese with his wife.
Dude, that is whole.
That's so great. Thank you
Dude,
for contributing to
thank you
this
for
podcast.
contributing to the podcast. You're the
This
greatest.
says he what a hack. He doesn't like Marvel movies.
Yeah, how dare he? How dare he?